Hey there, hi there, ho there, gang. It's Mark, aka Coldman, coming to you once again with another leg of our Flight for the Kids journey, where I try to visit all of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals in North America that participate in Extra Life. I'm doing this as a fundraiser for the kids, of course, as I do everything. Um, so, uh, any donation made to the Extra Life link you can find in my Twitch profile goes to my local hospital, which is Riley Hospital for Children here in Indianapolis. All of that goes to provide care for those who can't afford it, which is super important right now with people maybe out of work, COVID going on, maybe losing their insurance, who knows, but still have kids who have critical medical needs. It is goes to provide research money into childhood illnesses and diseases, and it provides for child life services that help kids be kids while they face scary stuff in the hospital. It's an excellent program, so please consider giving if you can. If you'd like to do more, you're a gamer, you want to participate, any cool things like that, you can visit extra-life.org and sign up yourself to play games and heal kids. All right, gang, let's go. So let's see. Last episode, if you will, the last leg of our journey, we flew from Salt Lake City to Tucson and then Phoenix. In that journey, we also spent some time cruising along the Grand Canyon, which was pretty neat. We saw, let me see the name. It was Tucson Medical Center and Phoenix Children's Hospital we saw last time. We then landed at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, which is crazy busy, but we landed there anyway. We are now heading to, this time, renowned Children's Hospital in Reno and St. Rose Dominican Hospitals in Las Vegas. And I think I forgot to put those in my little tracker thingies, so let me find those real quick. So we have that figured out. Where are they at? Where are they even at? Document, streaming, this one. Destination is, our first one up is Saint somebody, what did I say? St. Rose Dominican Hospitals. I will save that. And then our last visited was, whoa, Phoenix Children's Hospital. Yay, I can type. Save. All right, that should fix my bitter. Okay, and we are fresh off Extra Life Game Day, so, you know, still recovering from that because I'm old. But yeah, so let's do a thing. Let's get into this thing. There's our sound. All right. We got a little cloud cover today, but that's not too bad. Don't you even shut off playing. Oh, come on. I swear this thing hates me. Every time I come back, it's like, nope, shutting off now. And I'm lazy. I'm just going to hit the Control E to start it again.
Oral warning, okay.
Yeah. Oral warning, okay. Let's make sure everything's on like it's supposed to be. Inertial separators, pitot heat, blah, blah, blah. We shouldn't need de-icing. Oil pressure's low. I know, the motor shut off. Okay, override's on, flaps at takeoff. Throttle low idle. We've got fuel tank at fuel selector at auto, so it should switch for us. AP is on if we need it. All right, we are ready to go. Did he give us clearance? They did. Cleared for takeoff, runway 26. We've been sitting here for a while, so that's probably really annoying someone. Parking brake off. Toe brakes on. Here we go. Pop it. Woo! All right. Pull it up. We have positive climb. Gear up. Flaps up.
Air Lima 4 Kilo, continue for north departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Alright. Whoosh, here we go, out over Phoenix. Woohoo!
Air Lima 4 Kilo, acknowledge last
Oh,
transmission.
yeah. Dr. Lima 4K.
You are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Okay.
Phoenix Tower, Dr. Echo Lima 4 Kilo frequency change.
Master warning. Heating. We're overheating. Alright, we don't need the inertial separator anymore. Alright, now we trim this beast down a little bit. Alright, now I said we were heading towards... over torquing a little bit. There we go. We were heading to Reno and Las Vegas. We are also maybe going to make a stop on the way to see Hoover Dam. How about that? That is WP1 that we're heading to right now is Hoover Dam. And it is 205 nautical miles. We are still accelerating, but currently doing a ground speed of 212, so that's less than an hour. Man, this thing is not... doesn't want to de-torque. So hopefully Hoover Dam is pretty well modeled, because that'd be pretty neat. I've not actually seen it myself, not for realsies. Oops, I'm trimming up and not down, because I'm not very bright. Alright, we'll get this thing balanced out here eventually. Nope, we're angling up a little bit. This thing, I swear, trim is either like too sensitive or not sensitive enough. And I know I've said it before, I really, really need to work on that trim wheel so I can just use that. Woohoo! Alright, so we are leaving Phoenix and Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, heading to Luke Approach. What is Luke Approach?
Luke approach Doher Echo Lima 4 Kilo is type Doher GBM 95 miles northeast of Glendale 6,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Doher Echo Lima 4 Kilo Luke approach. Squawk 4311.
4311, Daher Lima, Echo Lima 4 Kilo.
Squawk 4311 Doher Lima 4 Kilo.
Okay.
Doher Lima 4 Kilo radar contact 6 miles north of Glendale 6,000.
Lake Pleasant Regional Park should be passing us there on the right. Coming up soon. Why are we turning to the left again? There's Hartsfield.
Doher Lima 4 Kilo
Ow.
acknowledge last transmission.
Acknowledge, blah, blah, blah.
Clear through the Bravo airspace Doher Lima 4 Kilo.
Climbing again. Alright, now we should be up to speed. Doing 258 knots. Let's get our wind display up here again. PFD settings. Other wind option 3 I like. Heck, we've got a 5-knot wind coming at us, so that's going to slow us down a little bit. Might also be what's pushing us that way. I never have any luck with this aileron trim though. Every time I do it, it goes back the other direction. Oh wells. All right, and we're in it to win it. 184 nautical miles to Hoover Dam. We'll see if we can't do some tricksy flying right over that. Run into the thing maybe, who knows. Roll this way again a bit. Just to try to come back to the navigation line I had set. Alright, now we are in fact cooking with gas at 264 knots ground speed. I would tell you how fast that is in, you know, miles or something, but I literally would have to do math, and that's not going to happen. Alright, so we are buzzing out of Phoenix. Not a lot to see. I mean, it's nice enough area, it just doesn't... Oh, there's another plane in front of us there. Higher, it looks like. ILG 45. I don't know that does, or JLG 45. I don't know that designation. It's a big one. Okay, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're gonna have a lot of scenery until we get up there. We could probably zoom down the strip once we get to Vegas as well. Should have time for that. As we mosey along. Everything's looking good. It didn't fill up our gas again, of course. But you know, whatever, it's all good. Bitter at all, stupid machine. I need to check. Okay, everything is good there. Again, can someone come out and clean the windshields in this beast? Because jeebus. Also, so it was 77 or so here today, which is super unusual in the Midwest in November. And of course tonight it's supposed to drop from 77 to like 36 or something and be a high of 40 something tomorrow. Go us.
Leaving my airspace radar service. Terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
1200 for Daher Lima 4 Kilo. Where's my mouse?
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Daher Lima 4 Kilo.
I don't want to tune Albuquerque Center. We're not going there. Getting a little chop over here by the hills. Nice day for flying. We had a little bit of cloud cover. It looks like we're coming out of it. I do fly with live weather on, but I have set the time back so that we can see the hospitals when I get there. It's a little hard to do when it's dark. So I've given us a little more time to get out there. Tumble, getting bounced around a little bit now. Could turn the yaw damper on, I think would probably help. A little bit maybe. Alright, so like I said, our first stop is going to be Hoover Dam. Before we head on to our next hospital. Hoover Dam is not far outside Vegas, so that won't be a very long trip once we get there. We've got just over half an hour to go to Hoover Dam. Felt a little bit like an actual pilot there. If you look out the left side of the window, you will see some hills and things. Anybody ever been on a plane and not had that happen? I mean, I know they're concentrating on things, and God help them, I want them to concentrate on those things, but it's just funny when they, like, lose it like that. Oh, fine. I'll tune Albuquerque Center.
Albuquerque Center, Daher Echo Lima 4 Kilo is type Daher TBM 99 miles northeast of 23 Alpha Zulu. Request flight following.
Daher Echo Lima 4 Kilo Albuquerque Center. 5271.
5271 for Dahar Lima 4 Kilo.
Squawk 5271 Dahar Lima 4 Kilo.
Dahar Lima 4 Kilo radar contact 10 miles northeast of 2 Tree Alpha Zulu 7,300 feet. Altimeter tree 0.16.
Copy Dahar Lima 4 Kilo.
Resetting our altimeter there. It's a little off of standard with 29.92, so we've got a little pressure going on out here. A little high pressure thing happening, keeping the weather all nice and stuff. Alright, so again, we are on our way to St. Rose Dominican Hospitals in Las Vegas. And then Renowned Children's Hospital in Reno. First, however, we are making a pilgrimage to Hoover Dam. So that should be fun. Again, last episode, we took a tour through the Grand Canyon, so that was pretty cool. This time we'll zoom over Hoover Dam, see how that goes. See if we can't see any good stuff on the strip as we go through Vegas. I don't actually know where the strip is in comparison with the hospital, but yeah, how hard can it be? We'll figure it out. I feel like I'd probably be able to find it, you know what I mean? Bridgeport, Enterprise, Green Valley, there's McCarran. Boulder Highway. Of course, I don't actually know which road is the strip. There's downtown. I don't know. Oh, probably should be watching where I'm going. Alright. Probably should be watching for traffic. Where's all the planes coming from? There's one. Way up there. They must all be up above. That's fine, they can stay there.
Now flight 2869er, you are 27 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 7,300 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 21 right approach.
Oh, gosh. Still recovering from this weekend.
Descend and maintain
'Cause I'm old.
7,000 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 21 right approach and flight 2869er.
Because old and awake too long. Bam. Okay, I don't know what that's telling me, but cool. Alright. So we're just cruising along for now. I don't think we're passing over anything interesting to see yet. Oh, apparently we're about to go over Baghdad. That's interesting. Upper Burrow Creek Wilderness area.
869er, contact Phoenix approach on
The
13
Baghdad Mine.
0575.
Now I kind of want to know what that is, I guess. Is it like an active mine? Is it a dead mine? What is that?
133.575 AM flight 2869er.
What's that? It's a weird thing. Lake? Only it's green? I don't know. Never trust a green lake. That's all I'm saying. Kingman. And then we get to, what's this? I don't know what this is. It's got mountains in it. Mount Tipton Wilderness. Interesting. Yeah, okay. All right, so 123 nautical miles, currently cruising 269 ground speed. That's pretty good. So we're less than half an hour out, where we'll be visiting Hoover Dam before we head into Las Vegas. Oh, there's Baghdad. I'm gonna go see the mine. Is the fun part. Or I just ditch and go look at something. Because, you know, one recent... so I flew through the Grand Canyon last time. That was pretty darn cool. I have flown through... what's the name of that place? Roswell, New Mexico. And... Alamogordo, New Mexico, where they fired the atomic bombs. That is definitely a recent mine. I assume that's all the junk over here. Strip mining at its finest, kids. Let's dig some stuff up. We didn't really need this planet anyway, right? Okay. Turning back towards Hoover Dam. Anyway, I was going to say, it was super nice here today. Now it's getting super cold. There's like crazy wind right now, and it's going to storm here in just a minute, I think. Oh, there's another Uniform Sheet 688, another TBM-9 flying along up there. Must have been that white plane that passed in front of us earlier. That'd be another player, which is super cool. That when I flew from someplace to El Paso, going west to El Paso, I passed NASA 934, which is NASA's Super Guppy plane. That was pretty cool. Seen some neat things on this journey. Man, I'm itchy. Need to get some more allergy medicine, apparently. Engaging boot. Last trip we passed, what was his name? Commodore Farts or something like that. Okay. Plane, stop doing that.
Southwest 8501 traffic is 5 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 300 generic. Report them in sight. All Airs 960 traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 280 generic. Report them in sight. Southwest 4842, contact Los Angeles Central.
There's a lot going on in a row right there. So as I mentioned last time, it's going to get interesting soon because I'm going to have to make a run out to Hawaii. I didn't know there was a hospital out there. That's going to be entertaining. Something I can't do in this plane because it doesn't have the legs. I'd have to use a little jet probably. I don't really want to do like a Airbus or something. Those are just too big. There's not really, I know a lot of people flight sim to fly those, but I don't find them all that interesting, honestly. They're just slow, steady. I guess you have to be prepared ahead of time, much more than I want to be. Alright, well, we'll be coming over Kingman here soon. Up there where that road and river thing comes across, I'm guessing. Somewhere over there. Whoopsie. There's Grand Canyon National Park up there. We'll be coming not too far from it again. Well, we'll be at the south end of it, where like the Havasupai reservation is. The Hualapai, I guess it's the Hualapai reservation, isn't it? Oof. Man. Really am struggling from this weekend. There are a lot of players out over there.
Air Lima 4 Kilo, contact Los Angeles Center on 134.65. FlexJet
134.65 for Daher Lima 4 Kilo.
Albuquerque Center, Southwest 327.
Oh, come on.
Flight level 285 for 10,000 feet. Southwest 3271 Albuquerque Center, continue as planned. Southwest 8501, contact Los Angeles Center on 134.65.
Going to 134.65 Daher Lima 4 Kilo.
Los Angeles Center, Southwest.
Los Angeles Center. Daher Lima 4 Kilo is type TBM9. I don't even care where we are in relation to a thing. How about that?
Los Angeles Center, Daher Echo Lima 4 Kilo, 8,500 feet.
Daher Echo Lima 4 Kilo, Los Angeles Center. Continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.16.
There's Searchlight, Palm Gardens. What's this thing over here? Lake Mojave. Oh, just heard our fuel tick over. I think that was the second time. We should be back on the right tank, I think. Nope, left tank. Cool. And still on auto. As soon as I kick...
Los Angeles Center, Polaris Niner 60 is at flight level 300, descending 10,000 feet.
I say as soon as I kick that out of the way, they're gonna try and talk to me again.
Polaris Niner 60 Los Angeles Center, continue as planned.
What else have we flown through? We did through Savannah. What's that place? Sedona, Arizona. Wow. Okay. Pretend I know what I'm doing. I don't, but you can at least pretend. Seems to be taking a while, man. Or am I just being impatient? Wow, outside air temperature -2. Inside air is is 2. Outside air is 2. Inside is -2. Well, it's too dry for icing, I suppose. I don't see anything going on. Seems pretty chilly outside. We could turn on the heat. Heat it up, man. Heat it up. All right, we are now 20 minutes away. Probably not quite. Almost to Kingman. It's farther away than I thought. But, you know, anyone who's watched me play games knows I get lost a lot. Don't really know what I'm doing. And that's playing shooters, so... There's Kingman.
Southwest 8501, you are 80 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect
Okay,
ILS runway
actually,
26 left approach.
Kingman should be that one. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's an airport. Kingman Airport. I think the actual town is over there. Ooh, you know what I should have went and found while I was out here? Is, I should have found Crater Lake. That would have been a cool thing to fly past. Maybe on the way to California.
Polaris Niner 60, you are 87 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Preno transition. Cleared to Preno. 128.45 generic 0 kilo Bravo. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Preno transition.
You descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Why are people always trying to tell me what to do, man? Knock it up. Alright, I think here in a minute we'll turn a little bit left, find the river, and go up it till we get to the dam. Woo! Adds a little bit to our time to get up there, but we're pretty close already, and I think this will make for a better view. If you're gonna do something just for a view, you might as well do it. Okay. Can't wait till they get VR going on this thing. It'll be great. I'm gonna try not to hit the throttle when I get a drink. I hate it when the plane shuts off on me and stuff. Which seems to happen more than it really should. Okay, we are jetting out across this little flat area, and those ridges up ahead should be just right in front. Oh, there we can see the river now. And the lake. Mojave Lake. And then we'll turn and follow that straight up to the dam. All right, we are coming up to the lake, Lake Mojave, and what's this? What is the river? Is it the Colorado River? Oh, this is also the where we cross the state line. Neat. Yep, Colorado River, where we will be cutting from Arizona to Nevada. Where did I lose me at? There I am. All right. So we are headed to first Hoover Dam. Oop, fuel switch again. What's that say? Turn windshield de-ice off before compass reading. Okay. Aight.
Southwest 8501, contact Las Vegas approach on 125.025.
Start a nice leisurely turn here.
125.025 Southwest 8501.
Alright, we're turning around, going over. So we're gonna ride right up the state line too, it looks like. So we get to Hoover Dam. I think Hoover Dam's it's not an hour by car outside Vegas. I want to say like 36 miles or something like that. I don't recall. Laughlin Airport, allegedly. Ain't much of an airport, is it? Not exactly giving me a lot of confidence there. All right, here we go. Upriver. We don't have very long. We're moving right along. Less than 10 minutes till Hoover Dam. Then we'll be kicking over to the west to hit Vegas and St. Rose. What's it? St. Rose.
Solaris Niner 60, contact Las Vegas approach on 125.025.
St. Rose Dominican Hospital in Vegas. Then we turn northwest for Renowned Children's Hospital in Reno.
125.025 for Solaris Niner 60.
There's the Iriteba Peaks Wilderness. The El Dorado Wilderness. And Hoover Dam way up there.
United 1159er, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.625. Southwest 4809er traffic is 9 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 360 generic. Report them in sight.
118.4 for Daher Lima 4 Kilo.
Southwest 4809er.
Or I would if it would let me talk.
124.625 for United 1159er.
Going to 118.4 Dahmer Lima 4 Kilo.
Las Vegas approach, Daher Lima 4 Kilo. At, what are we at? I don't even know. $8,400 feet.
Las Vegas approach Dahmer Echo Lima 4 Kilo 8,400 feet.
Dahmer Echo Lima, 4 Kilo Las Vegas approach. Continue as planned. Altimeter tree, 0.14.
Just the barometer there. Wedgie 502 is up in front of us there somewhere. People, what are you gonna do? Let's lose a little bit of altitude here so we can see better when we get there. It's Lake Mead, you can see out behind it, and over to the right. Last time I was out there, it was many feet below normal. Copper Mountain Solar Facility. Huh. Anyway, the lake was significantly dried up. All the droughts and things out west, they're eating into the water supply pretty good. Alright, I was about to point, but I'm gonna aim right about there, and then if we turn up, we should go right up to it. UPS plane right in front of us. That's pretty cool. Hopefully bringing me something fun. Except they're going the wrong way. Turn around, bring me something cool. Alright, here we go. Whoosh! It looks a little flat, doesn't it? We're over torquing again. Over torquing. We're over torquing the plane. Alright, we're doing a big circle here to hit the hospital in Las Vegas. Alright. Getting us all settled again from our dive through the... Why is this thing... acting like it doesn't want to stay in the air now? Like, I don't want to gain too much altitude because we're going to be over this hospital in just a minute. But I'd also rather not hit this mountain right here. It's generally considered bad, considered poor form. There it goes. It's tweaking out a little bit. All right. We're actually going to pass McCarran first. Be on the right. Is that what's over there? There it is, over there where the flashing lights are. Flashy, flashy. We don't have, no, radar altimeter's not showing up, so we're not that close to the ground yet.
Delta Lima 4 Kilo contact Las Vegas approach on 125.025.
125.025 for Delta Lima 4 Kilo.
Going to 125.025 Delta Lima 4 Kilo.
Okay, gang. Here's that thing you never do.
Las Vegas approach Delta Echo Lima 4 Kilo.
Shooting right across an active airport to go where you want to go.
Delta Echo Lima 4 Kilo Las Vegas approach. Continue as planned.
We're gonna go see if that's the strip right there.
0.17.
I know the strip is not very far from McCarran, so this is probably it over here. See what we can recognize. Before we go hit the hospital there.
Generic 6 Charlie Victor Euro 15 miles.
Nope.
East of Las Vegas.
There's a guy right in front of us.
Las Vegas Tower on 118.75 when inbound.
Tower on
That is definitely the strip. Let's do this. Brother Mucker. He's nice. I like him. I don't really.
Delta Lima 4 Kilo contact Nellis approach.
Nellis approach.
118.125.
118.125 for Dahar Lima 4 Kilo.
118.125 for Dahar Lima 4 Kilo.
You must be getting too close to Nellis.
Nellis approach Dahar Echo Lima 4 Kilo 4,500 feet.
Dahar Echo Lima 4 Kilo Nellis approach. Continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.17.
Alright, turning hard. Here we go. Let's go see some hotels, shall we? Alright. And now we're back to Vegas approach, huh? Okay. Because I got nothing else to be doing right now.
125.025 Dahar Lima 4 Kilo. Las Vegas approach Dahar Echo Lima 4 Kilo 3,700 feet.
Dahar Echo Lima 4 Kilo Las Vegas approach. Continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.17.
What do we see? Nope, there's Luxor. Alright, well, let's get over here to the hospital, shall we, before we hit the ground? Okie dokie. Let's do... Meh, I'll just handhold the thing. It's gonna put on the autopilot, but like I said, I'll just handhold it. We'll figure it out. This should be St. Rose something something hospital. Oops. Except the thing went away. We're still not there yet. Must be right down there. Woohoo! All right. We'll assume in there somewhere was that one. Turning up for Reno, which is, wow, a lot farther away than I expected. We've got about an hour till that one. A little over. All right, well, but we already got to see Hoover Dam. We got to see the Las Vegas Strip. That's kind of cool. We're going to have to get some altitude, or we're going to see the inside of a mountain. Oh, we're over twerking again. This thing is being really sensitive today. You can see that flashy red and white bit there. There we go. Not doing it again. What are you doing, dude?
Dahar Lima 4 Kilo contact contact Ellis approach on 118.125.
118.125 for Dahar Lima 4 Kilo.
118.125 for Dahar Lima 4 Kilo.
I really need to do this with VATSIM at some point and actually talk to air traffic control people, but that freaks me out a little bit because I don't really know what I'm doing. Get up in the air, go, go, go. Go, machine, we are going to hit the mountain. Nobody wants us to hit the mountain. Well, maybe somebody does. I don't know. Alright, fine. I'll just hold it here. This thing climbs like a demon. We ought to be able to climb at ridiculous speeds. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Look at that climb. Yeah, we're over torquing again. I get it. Thanks. There we go. Zoom. It's like we still need to go up. It's a ways up here, man. Up about 12 or 15, see if that clears us out. I could, you know, look up what the elevation is there, but meh. That would make me a good pilot, and I have no, you know, desire to do that. That's probably got us cleared out, but let's see. Get up a little bit more just to make sure. This yoke is not smooth. I would really like a good one, but meh. Alright, that certainly ought to do it. Yep. Alright, let's trim you back out.
Las Vegas approach Southwest 4965 is at 15,600 feet, descending 7,600 feet.
Ooh,
Southwest
bumpy going over the mountains.
Las Vegas approach. Continue to Bravo Lima Delta as planned. Altimeter tree 0.20.
Bumpy over the mountains. Ease down now. Fuel click should probably make sure we actually have fuel. And again, people tell me a lot that it's actually easier to trim a real plane than it is to do it in a simulator. Because you can immediately feel it move up or down when you switch it. But in the simulator, you have to watch for movement. Okay. Mostly trimmed again. Still trying to climb weirdly, but we'll get her sorted here in a minute. As we head off towards Reno. Bounce. Let's take a look at some scenery, shall we? Looks like it might be cool out here. Definitely getting some turbulence. Look at that thing. Boing, 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 boing. Pokey oats. All right. Oops. Trimming it the wrong direction again. Man, turbulence. All right, what's our wind doing right now? 28 knots coming at us. Oof. No wonder it's bouncing around. All right. With our little detour, I am going to add some fuels. Just to make sure we don't, fall out of the sky. I hate when we do that. Man. Boing. What's going on over here? Man, it's like up and down and up and down. It's like being kicked. Oof. Ooh. You can watch it. Man. Okay, well, might be an interesting flight. Ow. There, that's hopefully close to trimmed out. Whether it stays that way or not, who knows? Nope, it's immediately going down again. It may not trim out with this much bouncing. Wish it would, because it's a pain to keep steering. Not much to see out here. Just look in the window. That's kind of fun. Not gonna lie. Okay, I need to, hopefully this stays steady for a minute. I gotta switch my things here. Boop. St. Rose Dominican Hospital was now our last visited. Our next one is, some bug just landed on my screen. Renowned Children's Hospital. Whoop. All right, those are saved. Still. All right, mostly trimmed out. What did we have to Reno? Boom. 245 nautical miles. We are currently doing 262 or so against the wind, so less than an hour. Unless we get knocked out of the sky by crazy wind. Alright, let's see what kind of stuff we might be passing over going this way. Oh, Death Valley's over there. Oh, look, we're about to head over the Nevada Test and Training Range. Cool. That seems less than ideal. It happens, right? Is Area 51 over here? Because that'd be awesome. I'd go there. I'd take some time out and go over there. So yeah, we're about to head over Area 25 at whatever this is. Nevada Test and Training Range in the Nevada National Security Site. What town is near here? Disco Infidel. Okay. Right outside Vegas, huh? But Fort Irwin, there's Edwards. Hope nobody shoots us down out here. I say I bet Area 51's not marked on here anywhere. They don't want you to know it's a thing, right? But don't they fly the Janet plane out of Vegas, I think? So it can't be too far out. Shoulda looked it up first. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Alright, what else we got out here? Queer Mountain Wilderness Study Area. Okay. Columbus Salt Marsh. Wow, there's really some good stuff to travel over here, isn't there? Whiskey Flats. Excelsior Mountains. We are right next to the California line, aren't we? Walker Lake. So Lake Tahoe. Silver Springs. Pyramid Lake. Interesting. All right. Zoom, zoom. Here we go. Why does this thing not center back when I want it to? There it is. All right. Well, that was fun. Let's do this for a while. Just because it's cooler to look at. Gotta watch out for Disco Infidel over there. I don't trust him. The only other thing I need out here when we're doing this is a attitude indicator, so I know if I'm level. Jeez. Certainly slowing down our trip going against the wind, I gotta tell you. So Death Valley National Park ought to be in, I'm pointing again like you can see that right along in here. We're not too far out. Pathless Spore 60. Clinty Eastwood 5. We got some interesting names out here today. Right, so hey, we are, of course, doing this for the kids. If you're enjoying your time, or even if you're not, don't punish the kids because I suck. Please consider giving to the donation link that shows up in the bottom of my Twitch profile. All of the money collected goes to my local hospital, which is Riley Hospital for Children here in Indianapolis. It goes to provide care for those who can't afford it, which is super great right now. A lot of people out there just kind of living on the edge and stuff. Thanks, COVID. And could use that. It also provides for research money into childhood illnesses and diseases, and it provides for child life services that help kids be kids while they face scary stuff in the hospital. It's a great program, so please consider giving. If you are a gamer, you'd like to do more, you're interested in what we're doing here, why we're doing it, you can also visit extra-life.org and sign up yourself to play games and heal kids. Plane, you're being weird, and it's just getting beat around. I really want to name this plane the Angry Wasp. It's not a murder hornet necessarily, but it is an Angry Wasp. This plane, the TBM 930, is often used by the French, believe it or don't. It's made in France by Daher Aviation. It is a turboprop, nice jet engine. You can see the heat plume like from the exhaust over here. Holds up to 6 passengers and flies 900 and some miles on a full tank. Pretty fast as well. It was, at least at one time, the fastest production propeller plane there was. Really need to put that trim wheel together. I bet I could mount it right here on top of my throttle quadrant. It'd be a lot easier to do this, I bet. Or maybe it wouldn't. Maybe I'm just completely overestimating how much easier that would be. Maybe this thing is just, this particular plane is just sucks to trim out because it's fast. It's got a lot of power. And there's going to be that little tweaky area between I'm going up really fast and I'm going down really fast. There you can see that heat plume coming off the engines. So in a turboprop, it's a turbine jet engine that instead of the thrust out the rear pushing things forward, it turns the shaft on the propeller. You're thinking like, why do that? Well, they can drive a propeller, this one thing's got, I think, a 6-blade propeller. At pretty crazy speeds and do an amazing job of pushing you through the air, whereas this size jet engine would probably not be big enough for this plane if it were being used in a traditional way. because really this engine is not that big. It is just the front part there, like basically up to the windshield. Probably not even quite that far. There is a newer model out, the TBM 940, which is even slightly faster and has updated avionics and stuff. These planes are incredibly expensive. Getting into the million-something range, whereas you could get a Cessna, like get a Cessna 172 for $30,000 if you wanted, depending on what kind of avionics. Like the Garmin nav system in this thing probably costs more than a Cessna 172. But if you just tuned in, we are heading for Reno, Nevada to visit Renown Children's Hospital. We just came from Las Vegas, where we popped into Hoover Dam real quick just for something to watch. And now we went down the Vegas Strip just because. And now we're, heading to the hospital. See if the rudder works. Whoop, yo! Sure looks like it. Although I don't see the rudder actually move, which is kind of entertaining. Yeah, I bet if we were in the cockpit, it'd be freaking out right now. Alright, so we should be down into the 40-minute range to get there. Let me take a look around, see if there's anything interesting to see. If there is, we might buzz over there and take a look, but there's Alkali Lake, that sounds pretty fun. Silver Peak Lithium Mine. Let's head up this way a little bit. I want to see if we can hit Silver Peak Lithium Mine, or at least fly over it. And it's really on the way, because I'm way off of my nav lines anyway, so that's all good. Right, and what we're doing right now is the drone cam view. It follows us, although you can fly it around. I've just never figured out what the controls are because I'm lame. Too much sitting recently too. There we go. We're turning back towards our nav line, and when we get closer, I'll turn follow so we can hit Silver Peak lithium mine. We can probably see Alkali Lake off to the right as well once we get up here. Oh, yes. I wonder actually if that's not Alkali Lake off to our right over there already. No, well, Mud Lake maybe, or, yep, could be Alkali Lake. That one's probably Mud Lake. If I turn back, this one here is probably gonna be Alkali Lake. And the lithium mine is probably gonna be this deal over here. Why does it keep... The map is now centering on everything but me, which is super weird. It should center itself on me. Oh well, alright. It's doing a thing, whatever. Just trying to live its life. So yeah, that would be Alkali Lake. Off to the right. That one. And this over here would be the lithium mine we were looking at. I must do some weird stuff to get lithium out of the ground, huh? Silver Peak Lithium Mine. My guess is everything we can see right there is toxic. But, you know, whatever. We destroy everything we touch. Nicely done, humanity. Nicely done. We're climbing again, naturally. Every time. Every bloomin' time. So yeah, there's an some sort of lithium mine pit thing right there. I don't believe the U.S. has a great supply of lithium, so that may be a pretty substantially important place. Can't make all those lithium batteries, right, without some lithium. And I think we get most of it imported. Okay. So, still moving towards Reno. We are 151 nautical miles away. That is just over half an hour. 40 minutes. Look, I don't do math, okay? Don't hassle me. But we are cruising along. We've now seen Alkali Lake, so that was cool. We flew through the Nevada test and training range. That was neat. Nothing shot us down though, so you know, whatever. I guess it was okay. Would have been more exciting if we had to run away from missiles. Lots of my fellow pilots out again today. Lots of them. There's also another... Ooh, rain's coming. I gotta check and make sure things aren't raining in the window. I should probably... Oh, heck, it won't crash, I hope. Okay, well, the window is open in here, but it is pulling air out, so I'm gonna lower it for now. All right. Columbus Salt Marsh is coming up directly ahead. I'm guessing this. There's a lot of salt marshy things along here. Soda Spring Alkali Flats. And an Army depot. Cool. Oh, I apparently zoomed in on the plane. Coaldale is right there. I don't know what that means, but there it is. Yeah, so here we are over the, what, Carson Salt Marsh? Is that what it said? Columbus Salt Marsh. I don't know, man. I just work here. So there you go, Columbus Salt Marsh. Boom. Look, I didn't say all of these flights were, you know, scenic or anything. Coming up to the half an hour mark to Reno, where we get to visit our next hospital, which is Renowned Children's Hospital. We will then be landing at Reno Lake Tahoe International Airport. Back you go, plane. Come on now. Alright, let me check the window again. Okie dokie. Just drove over my headphone cord. Like you do when you're an idiot. Okay, that must be that Alkali Flats thing we're coming up to. Coming up there. Oh, Soda Spring Alkali Flats. We're coming up Rhodes Salt Marsh. That up there must be the Alkali Flats. Oh, getting into some clouds. Cool. It's one of the interesting things about doing this flight is that, like, every time I'm here, you know, I started in Texas, went to 17 hospitals in Texas, and then went to New Mexico, Denver, Salt Lake City, and then back down to like Tucson, Phoenix, now Reno, and Las Vegas, and I've been in the dry areas, so I haven't seen really any weather. There was one night it was on in Texas that things got a bit dodgy as far as the storm goes. It was so bad and it was dark and I couldn't see anything that I eventually had to turn the weather off because you wouldn't be able to see the hospital anyway. But other than that, it's been kind of like this. It's rare to even be seeing clouds. Let's go inside and take a look, make sure everything's good. Outside air temperature -3. Torque's good, prop's good, G's good, ITT good, blah blah blah. And everything looks toasty. Oh, we got some icing, look at that. Guess I better turn the de-ice off. What do we got on the wings? Alright, let's go down here. Kick on, prop de-ice, windshield de-ice. I don't need the ice light. Airframe de-ice. Well, that was fast. Am I suddenly climbing? Plane's lighter without all the ice on it. Shut up. We will be going over the Hawthorne Army Arsenal, which is cool. The Walker River Paiute Tribe. I've forgotten the name of this lake already. Walker Lake. Whoa, plane. Where are you going? What's happening? Come on now. I wonder if we're gonna get weather. Let's go see. Because this fancy beast got itself weather radar. Ooh, we do have some stuff going on. Let's see if we can. Oops. Yeah, we got some rain going on ahead of us here, kiddos. How about that? After I just said there's never anything going on out here. Anyway, we can still see the lake coming up on us. We are definitely icing up a little bit there. Look at it. The airframe de-icer is on. But we are most definitely icing up a bit. Should probably get out of these clouds. Outside air temperature is -3 and going up. So, oops, we're overspeeding. -2C, so the temperature is going up. That's good. It's warming up. What are we passing over right there? Interesting. What is that? Oh, it's the Hawthorne Army Depot. Snap. So yeah, temperature got a little better. Okay, well, it says something of interest is behind us, but whatever. Yeah, so we apparently found something. Hawthorne Industrial. but the temperature went up once we got down a little ways. We may have to go back up because we might hit that hill if we don't. Yeah, we can go around it. Anyway, we should be going over Walker Lake right now. Oh, still icing a bit, aren't we? Whoa. Let's go get a better look at Walker Lake, shall we? And if I have to, I will cut through the notch in that mountain there. Now we're at 1 degree Celsius. That's above freezing. Are we doing any better? A little bit, maybe. It's hard to tell. Must be cold up here. Who knows what the current temperature is in Reno? What's the temperature in Reno, Nevada? Oof, currently 46. It's colder there than it is here. So yeah, that might do it. In the weather right now that it looks like maybe rain, maybe just cloud cover. Can't really tell. Getting that chop off the mountains again. Coming in close to that one too. I don't see a problem. It's all good. We missed it. Did we die? No? Successful flight. Well, we're still frosting up, but Reno is now 60 some nautical miles away, which is a third our speed, not even. Less than 20 minutes. How's our wind doing still? Same. Oh, only 3 knots and coming from behind now. That changed quite a bit. All right. 1 degree above 0. It's still a little icy out there, though, huh? I've got... All right. There, we're going to go over the Anaconda Copper Mine. And the Yarrington Mine, whatever that is. And Weed Heights. Carson Hill. Indian tribes. Table Mountain. Whoa! Not paying attention again. Oh, is that the copper mine? Where am I at on the map? Yep, I bet that's it. I guess it's flooded now? Have to look that up. The Anaconda Copper Mine was pretty famous, I thought. Carson City, Lake Tahoe should be off to our right. Over there somewhere. It's a ways, it's on the other side of that mountain range over there. Still icing up, huh? Okie dokie. SAVG, Savage Cub. Those are pretty great. I like those. Those little suckers can be beat to death. Okay, so it says Reno is at 4,409 feet. What I'm probably gonna do here is pop over somewhere and do heading hole, synchronized to current heading, altitude to, that's close enough, 5,800. Let's set heading mode and altitude mode. All right, we've got everything set. Once we're ready, I can just tap the button and it will take over, and then I can get a look at the hospital. So what we're going to have to do is go over that ridge line and then drop back into the city. And unfortunately, I don't know what the height of that ridge line is. So we're just sort of guessing right now. Alright, so we are now set to hit the hospital. Not like, hopefully not hit the hospital, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's happened before. Shh. But you know what I'm saying. I will probably have to turn fairly quickly after I see the hospital, though, because at the height I set, we'll hit the ridge on the other side of Reno without really trying.
NorCal approach Dr. Echo Lima 4 Kilo 10,100 feet.
Dare Echo Lima 4 Kilo Norcal approach. Continue as planned. Altimeter 30.36.
Okay. Altimeter set. This is really going to be a tricky one. I might set the altitude higher. Oops, I just set it for more everywhere. watch for that radar altimeter to pop on, which tells me I'm getting way too low too fast. Alright, let's get turned over here. I'm gonna have to do this pretty quick because at 2 nautical miles or so, that waypoint will pop away. Okay, that ought to be about it. Let's heading, oops, synchronize. Where you going, dude? Alright, it should theoretically fly a straight line. There's Reno, Tahoe International. That's where we're going to be landing. That's going to be our hospital right there. This should be, what was it called? Renowned Children's Hospital. Yeah, see that waypoint's going to pop away in a minute. So I just have to remember where it was. I hope that hospital reses in a little bit, because right now it looks like, well, vomit, kind of. There we go. That should be our hospital right there. Renowned Children's Health. Alright. Let's go land this beast, shall we? Nearest airport. Reno, Tahoe International. Kurno. Turn tower. Request full stop landing.
Reno Tower, Doppler Echo Lima 4 Kilo is 3 miles northwest with Mike to land.
Doppler Echo Lima 4 Kilo Reno Tower. Fly a right base runway 16 right. Altimeter tree 0 decimal tree 5 wind 218 and 4.
Fly a right base runway 16 right, Doppler Lima 4 Kilo.
So our pattern entry is going to come up over here. And yes, we are making an aggressive turn. Because we're really short.
Doppler Lima 4 Kilo cleared to land runway 16 right. Wind 218 and 4.
Oof.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Overspeed.
Well, that didn't go very well, did it?
Doppler Lima 4 Kilo, did you copy?
I copied.
Clear to land runway 16 right, Doppler Lima 4 Kilo.
Alright, gear down. Yeah, I know. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Whatever. Alright. Never do this, kids. This is like the definition of you screwed it up, go around. But I don't care because reasons. Alright, what's our speed looking like? 175. That should get us down. First flaps. Second flaps. That is dropping our speed significantly. There we go. Now speed's under control mostly. All right, here we go, kids. Whoop, wow, this thing's being twitchy. Over the outer marker. Cut power. Here we go. Nice.
Dollar Lima 4 Kilo to our next taxiway.
Okay.
Dollar Lima 4 Kilo contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er Echo Lima 4K.
Going to 121.9er Docker Lima 4 Kilo. Reno ground Docker Echo Lima 4 Kilo request taxi to parking.
Dare Echo Lima 4 Kilo taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Charlie Bravo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Charlie Bravo Docker Lima 4 Kilo.
Dar Lima 4 Kilo. Buddy love for life. Okay. Taxiing all around the airport because of reasons. Where is it taking me? And how is that thing in the general aviation parking? It's too big. Where are you sending me? you really want me to keep going, dude, I'll hit you. I'm in the box, man. You're done. You're over. All right. We are down. De-icers off. So heat off. Parking brake on. Fuel cut off. Autopilot off. Fuel select manual. Auxiliary boost off. Ignition off. Starter off. Generators off. Boom. And we're done. All right, gang. So that was another excellent flight from Phoenix Sky Harbor to Las Vegas via the Hoover Dam, and then down the Las Vegas Strip to visit St. Rose Dominican Hospital in Las Vegas, and then from there northwest to Reno, where we saw quite a bit of interesting stuff along the way. Salt marshes, missile ranges, lakes, you know, this sort of thing. Got some icing in, and we hit renowned Children's Hospital in Reno before landing at Reno Tahoe International Airport. I will be back again on Thursday for another flight. I think we're starting California. I have to look. So it'll be a jog back down to Southern California and then up the coast. We're going to have to get out to Hawaii at some point, which is going to take a jet, but that's going to be fun. Anyway, as always, we're doing this for Extra Life, so if you've enjoyed your time, please consider donating to the Extra Life link that is in the bottom of my Twitch profile. All of the money collected goes directly to my local hospital, which is Riley Hospital for Children here in Indianapolis. That goes to provide care for those who can't afford it, provides research money into childhood illnesses and diseases, and it provides for child life services that help kids be kids while they face scary stuff in the hospital. It's an excellent program, so please consider giving if you can. If you're a gamer, you'd like to do more, you're interested in what's going on here, you can also visit extra-life.org and sign up yourself to play games and heal kids. Until Thursday, gang, stay safe out there, and as always, fly safe.